Hey guys, this week I thought I'd do something that I'm really, I guess you could say, passionate about, or that I really like, and it's my record player. So today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 vinyls that I own. Looking at my collection, I feel like I have about 30 records, I want to say. 30 to 40, I'd say 40. I have about 40 records and the collection just keeps growing. So first off, I own the Audio-Technica record player. Ow, my eye. And it is like by far the best thing ever. I used to own I think it was the Crosley turntable, the typical like suitcase one that you like see everywhere, and those are like the trendy ones. That one worked for me, but like I've read everywhere, like it's supposed to ruin your records and everything, and I had it for about 2 or 3 years, I want to say, and it didn't necessarily ruin any of my records, but it did just randomly break one day. So I got this new one and I love it. Not only does it sound better, but it's just like so much more convenient, and it's a lot more like aesthetically pleasing, and because I have a small room, it fits a lot nicer too. So if anyone's looking to buy a record player, I 10 out of 10 recommend that one. You do have to buy speakers for it, but I just found some cheap ones for like 20 bucks off Best Buy, and they actually sound very good with the records, so I really recommend that. So also, if anyone wants to see like a full vinyl collection, let me know, because I would love to do that. Or even like a go record shopping with me vlog, that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna get into it. They're in no specific order. This is just like there's no way I'm gonna rank them. Like there's no way I can pick a favorite, but so these are all just kind of random, but I'm gonna get right into it. So my first record that I have, that's just at the top of the pile, is Billie Eilish. Why am I blanking? I'm like blanking what the actual album is called. Isn't it? Why can't I think of that? Wow, it's in my favorites, but I can't even think of the name. Isn't it When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? When we fall asleep, where do we go? I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. But not only do I just love this, the actual cover, I think it is so cool, and I just love it's just the matte black, and it's super simple. But what's fun about it, obviously the songs are good, but it is a orange. Oh yeah, I was right. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? So I was close. It is an orange record, and this is actually the only one that I own that's orange. Some of the records I own are the same color, but this is the only one that I own that's orange. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, my favorite song off this one, When the Party's Over, all the way. This playing When the Party's Over, just seeing it spin, have a candlelit ultimate simp session. My next one that I have is Coldplay, and I can't think of the name of this album either. I'm a fake fan. I'm horrible at this. This is one of their oldest albums. I think it's Midnight. This is the perfect album, in my opinion. The perfect simp / sad album. So if you're ever in the mood to cry, get this, because it is so good. I don't think the actual record is just black, but I love this purely because of the songs. Always in My Head, Magic, Ink, True Love, Midnight, Another's Arms, Oceans, A Sky Full of Stars, Oh, Another's Arms, and Oh, the last song is so good. I cannot stress enough. This is the best album to cry to. Not that I've ever done that. Who would do that? And my next record I have is Footloose. This I actually got, I think it was supposed to be a Christmas present for Mason, my brother. So Mason, if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure Mom was gonna give this to you, but then I stole it from her because I wanted it. But it's very fun. It's just a fun. It's Footloose, the soundtrack of the movie, and it's like pretty old, and it's so good. Randomly, this is like the perfect record to play when you're getting ready. I always play it when I get ready, but then I get distracted because then I start dancing. And just having it on vinyl, it is so fun, and I love it so much. All right, next we have Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco. This is one of their older albums. First of all, the cover is just gorgeous, and this is when they had like a really unique sound, I guess you could say, when the whole band was actually together and it wasn't just Brendan Urie going off and being the glorious king he is. But this is just, if you know this album, I don't even have to explain it, like, you know what I'm talking about. 9 in the Afternoon on vinyl, when you just hear it on the record, on the record player. That's what I'm trying to say. It's so good. This next record, actually, I said no picking favorites, but this is my favorite out of my whole collection. This is the one. All right, and this was the most expensive one too, so obviously it's gotta be my favorite. I spent a pretty penny on this. This is the 21 Pilots Blurry Face Live Tour on vinyl. Yeah, so I've seen them live 4 times, I think now. And I got this after I saw them live the second time, I think. And I found this in a record store, and it was the only one left. And I got so lucky, but this is so rare and I love it so much. It's basically the whole concert on vinyl. And it is just, I don't even know how to show you guys this. So, and it talks too, like it is legit. But yeah, so that's kind of fun. But randomly, like when I want to listen to this, oh my gosh, it's falling. When I want to listen to this, I forget about the whole talking part, and I'll open it up and it'll be like late at night, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, we have this new drummer, his name's Josh. And honestly, it's kind of terrifying because I forget that one of my records speaks. Yeah, so basically this is just, if you've been to their show, so Trees is the song that all the confetti goes off. So that's a picture from that song. I'm gonna try doing this. This is a big boy. So this is the whole record. Basically, it just says across it, we are 21 Pilots and so are you. So good. And then, no. He's talking again. Okay, so basically this vinyl is made up of 3 different records all together. That's why it's so expensive too, because it's 3 records in one. So the first one, basically they have one, so 2 of them are dedicated to each band member, and then the one is dedicated to like the fans. So this one is, I think this is Josh, yeah. So like the sleeves are Josh, him on the drums, and then the actual vinyl is him on stage and him just like practicing. And this is the second one. This is the one kind of dedicated to their fans, but this is both of them on stage. And then this is like a picture of the crowd. And then the actual record is, where's it? Okay, yeah, so that's like a picture of the stage. I don't know how to do, there we go. That's like a picture of the stage. And then, yeah, this is them just on stage again. And it's just so cool. Wow. And then the last one is dedicated to Tyler. So this is him, very creepy, very dark, we love it. And then him on stage with his little concert fit. And then the actual record is him on bass. And then him singing on stage. But yeah, so and the songs are amazing on here. Cause like, so when Tyler sings, obviously like majority of artists do, but he throws ad-libs in almost every single song during the concert that half the time they sound almost completely different than the studio version. So just getting that on an actual thing that you can just play over and over again, you can't beat it, and that's why I spent so much money on it. And if my house ever burns, this is the first thing I'm grabbing. Sorry, family. So next we have Room 93 by Halsey. This is Halsey's debut album. I had a brain fart there for a second. This is her debut LP, I guess you could say. It's not a full album. There's 5 songs on here, and and there's some of like her best songs in my opinion. It's Is There Somewhere, Ghost, Hurricane, Empty Gold, and Trouble Stripped. I solely purchased this record because it has Trouble Stripped, which is such a good song. I like didn't know it existed, and then randomly when I was on the bus on campus like this year, it just came on in my shuffle, and I was like blown away that I've never heard it before. And the vinyl just makes it 10 times better. It's this amazing cobalt blue. It matches my flannel. That's kind of fun. But yeah, it is so good. All right, next we have the one and only Fine Line by Harry Styles. If you thought I wasn't gonna put this in here, you should have thought harder. But yeah, this is just iconic. We know. It's very thick too. There's 2 vinyls in here. Ouch. There's 2 vinyls in here. The songs are amazing. I'd say my favorite song is either Golden or Fine Line. Those are my 2 favorites off this album. But there's 2 vinyls in here. And, you know, because, oh yeah, we gotta show you this. So this is kind of fun. Just 2 weird as hell portraits of him. But yeah, so that's that. The actual color of the records are just black. I know Target made a version, and some of my friends have it where it's like white and black marble, and I thought that was very cool, but I just got this from his store when it like first came out, so it's just plain black. But we love it. Next, we have Swimming by Mac Miller. Yes, I am that person who started listening to Mac Miller after he died. I'm sorry, okay? But I listened to this record, and this is by far my favorite record of his. It is so good, and I can't remember, I feel like this is a fun color, but I don't remember. No, never mind, it's just black. But it just sounds so good on the record player. I don't know, I love it for some reason. And what's my favorite song on here? Ooh, okay, I really like Ladders, but also 2009. 2009 is very good. 2009 just hits different. I don't know, I love that song. But this is just like a perfect record to throw on just to vibe. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just good and I like it, so. Next we have Self-Titled, the 1975 Self-Titled. And this is their, I don't know what number album this is of theirs. Second? Or is this their first? Wait, this might be their first. I don't remember, but I don't think this is a fun color either. I think it's just black. Oh, I'm wrong. She's translucent. How did I forget? Oh my, there's cat hair on it. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I forgot that it was clear. Okay, that's really fun. The reason why this is so iconic in my opinion is because of the songs. This is my favorite 1975 album. Just to hear Robbers and Is There Somebody Who Can Watch You on the record player is so good. Robbers will always just be that song that it's just good. I don't even know how to describe it. And hearing it on the record player, it is so good. But yeah. Last but not least, my last one, this is the 10th record. I have the Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem. And I know what you're thinking, like Eminem on a record player, that just, it doesn't seem like it goes together, and it doesn't, and that's why I love it so much. Because usually with like hip hop music and like hip hop, the genre, and even like rock sometimes, or like I guess metal you could say, it's known to be played over like speakers with good bass and like all of that. But something about just hearing this, I think it's because the songs on here are so old, and just playing it on something old like a record player, it just like, it's just weirdly good in my opinion. Like just the old songs, hearing them on the record player, it's just like, it makes me reminisce because to my childhood, to be exactly, which is kind of weird that Eminem was in my childhood, but my brothers used to love him, and well, they still love him, but like they were kind of obsessed when I was younger, and I just remember them listening to their songs, so I would listen to his songs, and so just is like more of like an album to reminisce to, I guess you could say. But it's just funny just hearing these on the vinyl, on the record player. The Real Slim Shady on a record player is weirdly so good, and it's just, I don't know, it's entertaining. But yeah, that is all of the records that I was going to share with you. That is my top 10 vinyls that I own. I hope you enjoyed watching. If any of you guys own a record player, or you just collect vinyls for fun, you should let me know in the comments below what your favorite record is, or which album is your favorite out of the ones that I shared with you today. But I think that's all, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any more video ideas, leave them in the comments below. But I think that's it, so I will see you next week.